Delaware in the building. Y'all ain't ready for the Delaware takeover. Y'all not ready for this unique style and creativity that everybody in the world wants to see. Nas and Jay is bringing it, and everything they bring got that Delaware swag.
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
How's it going?
Happy hump day. Hump day.
Humpty hump dump.
So we just want to say that we were not affected by the TikTok ban because we don't know how to TikTok.
I don't think I've ever been so smug, quite frankly. Because I saw people freaking out and I'm like, look at you. All of you people who told me you should get on TikTok for this, that, and the other. Not me. But of course now it's back. So
But let me say something. You know, I'm gonna wait till we get to the subject.
Okay.
Welcome to your evening sip of local news, what's happening, and
real world mess.
I am Naja, your cultural programs coordinator at the Delaware Art Museum / bomb artist.
I'm J Street Jr., your singer, songwriter, photographer, youth advocate, and talk show host.
We should pop lock when we say these things.
You should.
How do you pop lock? Is it like
bang, all that stuff? You know what I mean? No, you look afflicted. But do you say reflected? Nobody says you. Okay, never mind.
Reflected?
Reflected.
No, I just hear afflicted.
No, reflected is one of my favorites.
Reflected.
You know, reflected. 100%.
Maybe we should put that in our show headline. Right. Little in our intro. A little reflected.
That's pretty good.
Wait, did you say who you are? Okay.
Yes, you said we're gonna do some reflected dances to it, but yeah.
All right. Temperature check. You know, you always go first.
Temperature check. How you feeling, Naj?
I actually feel okay. I'm well rested. I have been eating my face off, and I got a new product for my makeup. I've discovered that I've got like some dark circles around my eyes in these areas, and I'm learning
it's
about
being black.
I am working on learning more about makeup, so I got a color corrector, and I tried it out tonight, and I think my makeup looks pretty good. We all know I turn into a ghost in the winter, so
you really do. It's really wild, actually.
I had to go find me some lighter shades, which pained me. It pained me.
As you looked at the lighter shades, were you like, I can't believe I'm this shade.
Like, there's no
this
life
can't be
here.
Real.
There's no life here.
And then some Italian lady walks up next to you and picks a darker color, and you're like, oh my gosh. But yep.
Oh God.
Yep.
So I feel good. I feel good. What about you?
Well, if I'm keeping it a bean,
Honey said, y'all reflected.
This maybe has been one of the most difficult 3 to 4 days that I've been through. And I'm not kidding.
Oh, come on.
No,
come
I'm
on.
cool.
It's okay. No, you're going to accept the hug.
No.
He has been through it. He has.
And I'm cool. I rested well last night. But I am stressed out, but getting things done and fully functional. So I can't say more than that for not obvious reasons, but I can't say more than that. But I will say this.
Say it.
When you're going through a storm.
When you're going through a storm.
Run. No.
This is the precious Lord moment.
Yes. I mean, feel free to add background vocals, but no, don't.
All right.
I will advise anyone. This is when self-care matters, because it's when you have to actively employ all of the fundamentals. So when I know that the wall is hitting, I know that I have to make sure I get to bed on time.
Yeah.
I have to eat right. I have to actively do things that make me happy. And sometimes it's just sitting still with a cup of coffee, sitting in the truck. I have to take photos. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So if, and I'm sure someone out here watching this is going through something, really say to yourself actively, this makes me happy, do it. Makes me happy, do it. And not happy like, now I'm drinking more tequila because I love tequila.
No.
But I'll pull back on that a little bit because that can be harmful.
That can be destructive.
But the things that are cheap and that calm you and make you feel good, do those things actively, and it helps.
Yeah. Flowers.
Flowers. And on that note, I'm so used to doing what we do. Hold on.
My God.
You gotta give me. So here's the thing. You gotta give me.
How am I supposed to give you a signal? And when all I gotta say,
you just were like flowers. So give me like a. Here's the tag. No.
We are done talking about ourselves.
No. Coming up
QJ.
now. No, just say coming up now, and I know what's coming up now.
Coming up next, we're gonna have flowers.
Why isn't it working?
Oh no!
Why isn't the flowers working?
Gosh darn it, Jay!
Why aren't the flowers working? I am heated right now because it was working before.
Well,
hold on for a second.
Listen, y'all.
No, that whole thing's not working right now. Keep talking. We're gonna figure this out.
What? No. I mean, yes, I will keep. All right. So flowers. Who we got?
Why isn't that working?
All right, we got to move on, sir. Just on real television.
I got you.
All right. So to Cheryl Mack of the Macs,
Cheryl.
She posted her first episode of her YouTube on her YouTube channel, My Mac Life.
Okay.
And I will say, just because I know her and I love her, I'm very proud of her because
there we go.
Oh,
I don't know what was going on.
Oh, look at
flowers.
That. Look at that.
So that was our flowers portion of the show. I don't know why it didn't work before, but flowers.
Oh, that's so cute.
Why won't it go back now?
Oh.
There we go. Now we're working. All right. Cool. Got that little kink worked out. It was the first time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think Cheryl has a very interesting life that I'm sure lots of people would love to see.
Yeah.
And learn from. So to know that she put this out there, I am excited for her. And make sure you guys go follow her. Flowers to Cheryl.
And from my end, I got to give flowers to the good brother, my brother Cliff. I talked about the fact that I'm in a stressful time period right now. And Cliff has been one of those people, crazy as hell you are, I love you, bro, but who is not only checked in on me because he knows what's going on and like actively said like, how are you? Which threw me off. It was actually really funny. He called me, and normally everyone's calling me like trying to get information, this, that, and the other. And he called me, might have been Sunday. He's like, what's up? I was like, what's going on? Because I'm expecting to have to explain things. And he's like, no, I just calling to see how you are. I was like, what do you mean?
Like,
I literally said, what do you mean?
What?
And he was like, no, I'm calling to make sure you're okay, dog. And I'm like, I don't, I had to like think about it and answer him. But he has helped me in very specific ways that I can't go into detail about yesterday and in other ways. And I just want to say, brother, that when you talk about brother from another mother, all those kinds of things, like he's been that way for me, and it means the most because it has literally taken a burden off of my back. So if you have a friend like that, give him his flowers. I appreciate you, Cliff. Love you, man.
Oh, that's cute.
No, I mean it.
Do you have any other flowers than that?
No.
Okay. If you have someone that you would like us to celebrate on the show, please DM us, message us, send us an email at najandjshow@gmail.com. We love doing this segment because we feel like there's so many people in our community that deserve that recognition. So make sure if you have someone, you hit us up.
100%.
And next up, we're going to talk about local news.
Local news?
Local news.
Local news. It worked. High five. Yo, we're stupidly happy about this. Y'all didn't see the high five, though. High five. Local news. Do you see those? Listen.
You better listen. We are community journalists.
Hey, who you know? What two people can pull that off on their own? We
After
just sit up
4
here,
years.
You know, listen, we got it done. You might not come when you want them, but we always
on
right
time.
on time, ding dang it. You know what I'm saying?
So annoyed.
Hold on. Let me run that back. Right
No.
now.
Don't run it back. Don't run it back. Don't. All right. Thank you so much. Like
All
this
right,
is
go ahead.
God. Woo, child. All right.
Yeah.
So local news. This is also an ad. Do you want to protect your package deliveries? Are you tired of porch pirates? My Bridge Box will ensure that you never miss a package again. Sign up for My Bridge Box and have your packages delivered to a safe and secure location. You pick up your packages at your convenience. Visit mybridgebox.com for additional information. My Bridge Box is fulfilling a need within the community because folks be stealing.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty great. Yep. It's great.
So
and I'm biting
this is
my
local. This is local. So if you have a problem, I can tell you, I live on North Side and it is a problem. So me and my neighbors take care of each other. But if you don't have neighbors that care, this is an amazing opportunity for you to take advantage of. So go to mybridgebox.com and sign up so you can make sure that you don't have to report lost or stolen packages and deal with the post office and deal with the
They need to get like a
Amazons.
boxer or like some kind of a fighter, and the thing would be like,
knock
out porch pirates with Bridge Box Company. Bridge Box package.
Don't let them steal your booty. We're on one tonight.
Yeah. When the segments work, when
Man.
them transitions started working, boy.
Baby,
Can't tell me
okay?
nothing.
Can't tell me nothing.
Mm-mm.
All right. Let's address the elephant in the room. He's in office. We knew that was going to happen. We knew that he was going to cause a ruckus. We knew that, okay? We knew that. He did it when he first got in. He was going to do it again.
And that was his intention.
That's his intention.
Yeah.
We knew that he was a liar from the jump. And what's he been doing? Fulfilling them lies, baby. Fulfilling, okay?
Like many other politicians do.
He don't care about people of color. He don't care about LGBTQ
but he
people.
Let Snoop Dogg
he
perform.
Don't care about Hispanic
he had
communities
a black guy
and
preaching.
people. He don't care about DEI. He don't care about nothing.
Nelly was on stage.
That we need in this country, that we care about in this country.
Ricky Rose.
He cares about business. He cares about that money, that shmoney, baby. So I need everybody to calm down.
Out.
Because we knew these things, right? So I need everybody to take a moment. We're going to do that. We're going to do that together.
I don't need a moment.
Everybody, we're doing this to help.
I don't need to help these people.
Let's take a second to
Black
breathe.
People have been through so much worse than this.
Let's take a second to breathe as a collective. Breathe in. Breathe out. We are going to be okay. Yes, people have begun to lose jobs. Yes, appointments for immigration have been canceled. There is a lot that's happened in the last 2 days, last 48 hours, but we are going to be okay. Because the one thing that I know is that when we need each other, we're going to step up. I told a friend today, stop looking at the national stuff and refocus in on your current community, your current situation.
And respectfully, ask yourself, what has actually changed in your immediate day-to-day life?
Yes.
And for some people, there are changes. If you've lost your job because you're a federal DEI employee, that significantly has affected your life.
Yes.
Most of my timeline, I'm going to wager, has yet, and I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, you can inbox me, call me a terrible person. But really ask yourself, because if I'm being honest with myself, in as much as I fully recognize that It is a very bad thing that this man has come into office, and that we, from the Supreme Court to abortion, these are significant things that have affected the trajectory of America in a negative way, in my opinion. I get it. That stuff does not make me happy. At the same time, the 4 years that I spent here as a normal American for that he was in office, I was perfectly fine in my life. And I live in somewhat of a bubble, especially because I'm in Delaware and in Newcastle County in particular. But everybody needs to calm down a little bit here.
Yeah.
And remember, and I mean this, especially Black people, we have been through so much worse.
Yeah.
And that's not okay. And I'm not going to suggest that something significant can't happen as a result of Trump being in office. The whole Proud Boys thing was deeply concerning to me. It never affected me directly, but it definitely stressed me out a little bit, because you always wonder how far this fire is going to stretch. And I know that I live, on the Mason-Dixon line, and you never know how people are going to act, and people get a little bit bold, right? I'm not saying don't pay attention.
Right.
I'm not saying don't be alert and don't take action. I'm not saying don't, but you should be able to go to sleep at night.
Yes.
You don't need to be looking at every single,
don't do the
if
updates.
you open up CNN, it's all Trump. And that's only because CNN, even as a liberal network, knows they're getting money for you to get on that screen and freak out about Trump.
And that's what they want.
So don't feed into it and ruin your life over that nonsense.
No.
Like, he's a terrible person. It concerns me, but we gonna be all right. And if we ain't gonna be all right, what we will do is what we've done before, is fight back. But everybody needs to relax.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Take action where it's necessary. Hold our politicians in our cities and districts accountable to do what they said they would do.
Yeah.
To put up a wall against his what he's likely to do and is doing. But everybody, you don't need to be having panic attacks about inauguration.
Right.
I'll leave it at that.
Stay educated on what changes are happening. Right? We want to make sure that we're staying educated and we know what's going on. But don't be obsessive. There are on your phones, if you have an iPhone, and I'm sure you could probably do it on an Android, set time limits on your social media, set time limits on your web, your browser usage. Take time to come back to reality and touch on people you love, grab hold of things you love doing. There is a real world outside of social media and the web that you can focus in on right now. This is not the end of the world. I know it feels gloomy and and you're just angry and you want to know what's next, but what's next is you cooking dinner, you putting your kids to bed, you writing in your journal, riding a bike, going to the gym, going to the mall, calling your girlfriends, calling your guy friends, make some art. There are so many things out here that, and on top of that, when you feel like you can't grasp anything or change anything in the big world, again, zero in on your community. There are so many things, so many organizations and people and places and things that you can focus on that are within your grasp right now. There are children who need school supplies, who need coats, who need hats, who need help reading, who need help, with math tutors. There are, food pantries that you can go and volunteer at, that you can go and stock up and donate to. People need blankets. It's freezing outside. Give a homeless man a meal. There are so many different things that we can focus on to make us feel like we are in control, that we are not losing our minds. We are going to
Don't let that man mess your life up like that.
Exactly. So just wanted to put that out there.
Between TikTok and Trump, y'all gonna drive yourself crazy for no ding dang reason.
And TikTok is next. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
TikTok had the people.
Y'all had me dying.
Had the people on there crying.
Didn't I say last week?
Crying.
Naj, what did I say last week when we brought up the TikTok
You said
ban?
a lot.
But what did I say? I know you don't want to say I was right, but what did I say?
I don't know.
She's not lying. She's not lying.
I don't even remember when we had this conversation.
I literally said that I guarantee you they will find a way to not stop TikTok because there's too much money to be lost.
Oh yeah.
And lo and behold, a week later, like there was was it 24 hours? Was it even 24 hours of it being
No,
gone?
it wasn't.
It was like, so you all panicked for 18 hours and then
it was like 15 hours of the crying and the thank you. No, this is what got me. I just want to take the time to thank each and every one of my followers for changing my life. Because without you, I could not be.
You make me I get a little nervous sometimes when I make my thank you speeches.
I couldn't be who I wanted to be.
When I get nervous,
without you TikTok followers.
I wanted to say thank you too, but I get a little nervous. And I just want to say, oh wait, sorry, I got a little nervous. I got nervous, and I just, you know what I'm saying. But I want to thank. Oh.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Sometimes I get nervous, and it just happens twice, and yeah, it's weird. But yeah. Sorry.
I don't know this man. I don't know this man.
I don't know.
There's no connection here.
Yeah.
Y'all was losing it on the TikToks, and then flooded Instagram, and then when it came back up, now y'all don't know us no more. Does it make us old if we're not TikTokers?
No.
If I can't get it together?
No. There are older TikTokers, like who are. No, I don't think it's an age thing. I mean, I think it leans youth, but no, there are plenty of TikTokers older than me.
I can't do it.
It's too fast for me. And I don't mean like I can't catch up with my brain, but like there's like from YouTube to TikTok, like you can go to YouTube and get long form content.
Yes, and the shorts.
And the shorts, but like TikTok is like 5 seconds. Bang, bang, bang. And it's like
I can't do it.
Cling.
I can't.
Nope, I'm good.
And it's a lot of sounds because
it comes on 10, like
it's like
right
Kim,
here.
and I'm like, I can't do it. But I'm so happy that y'all feel better, and I hope that you figure out what you're going to do in the next 75 days in the event that it gets shut down. I don't know.
But yeah.
Okay. Monday was MLK Day, although it was a little scary because of the snow and how it accumulated in the way that it did. And
y'all let the white snow destroy the black event? You just gonna sit up here and let the white snow white out your black event?
I'm really trying.
Stay woke. Stay woke. Can I get those donations?
I swear, oh God, like if we,
yeah,
there's a reason why I'm just gonna keep it moving. I'm just gonna keep it moving. Anywho, back to what I was saying. MLK Day was Monday, and on Sunday I got a chance to say the message at my church. And I was able to bring back in the message of community, the understanding and the definition of community. And like I said a few minutes ago, we have to refocus because I feel like so many people have forgotten what communing and what community actually is. And we've talked about this on the show before.
But let's dig in.
We really have to understand that community is supporting each other. It's not about what I want and what I like or don't like. It's about when somebody next to me or in a house next to me or on the street down from me, needs something. I help in any way that I can.
Community is one of the pillars to humanity. It's like wolves move in packs. Like humans are fundamentally communal beings. That's how we do everything. So, and that's been one of my big concerns about social media and all the time that people spend on screens is because you can, just like in the Matrix, everybody just kind of dives into a screen all by themselves in their own little world. And you literally, I mean, this is a fact. Like you have people who interview saying when they bring in interviewees,
they don't even know how to make eye contact.
That they can't communicate.
Yeah.
And it's by going to events like the art museum put on, or even the stuff, even at the juice joint, I'm saying, like having to go into a small space and have a conversation with someone up close is natural. But if you don't do it, you might not be able to.
Right.
It's like if you've never really taken, if your legs have always been bound and you try to walk by the time you're 12, you're going to struggle to walk, even though it's totally natural. And
Yeah.
it's the same thing with socializing.
Your community is not your Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok followers. That is not your community. That is
might
an online,
be, but it's not
physically.
Right.
Like, I highly doubt that your 2,000 followers on Instagram are going to help you if your house burns down. The people in your community that live around you, within your city, you know, that are part of groups that you are in, physically, they're your community. They are the people that you should be looking to, and they should be looking to you as well. Like, it's we're so caught up in social media, so caught up, that we don't even see the people around us that can love us and or that we can love.
So I've said this before, and I think it makes the point. I am not a social person. I am not an extrovert. I know you guys see me here and I'm loud and I'm brash. And even when I'm in public, I'm loud. I have a loud laugh and a loud voice, and I'm very animated. But I'm happiest in my basement, alone, making music, walking outside by myself, taking pictures. I am not fundamentally a social person, but I show up when I can because I know the importance of it, not just for me, you know, and the importance of connecting with humans and being able to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But to add to the greater good. You know what I'm saying?
It's not community is not allowing your judgment to block you from doing what's right.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we have a lot of judgment that blocks people from doing what's right within our community.
What do you mean?
So, how would I say this? There have been instances where I know people won't support certain events or programming because it doesn't highlight them.
That's fair enough.
It's not about you. It's about the community.
Yeah.
You know? Just because you're not a fan put it this way. Just because you're not a fan of vegan food doesn't mean that you can't support.
I was going to say the same thing.
You can't support a vegan business.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We've
Just
gotten
because
very
you're
selfish.
Christian doesn't mean you can't attend a Muslim event or a Jewish event or a Buddhist event.
If you know they're doing right by the community.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the thing. Like, there's a difference. If
like the art museum has a Korean festival. I'm not Korean, but I want to go to the Korean festival. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I just think when you get a chance, take a moment and figure out how you can be more active in your community. And it doesn't mean you got to be the leader of a civic association.
Just
or
show your face.
Just show your face. Have a drink. You know, cheer somebody on. Share a post. Comment. Engage. You know, tell somebody about where you went. You know, tell somebody about a new restaurant that just opened up or a new nonprofit, you know, something.
Yeah, and I'll show up for 5 minutes, have my drink, and I'll see y'all later.
That's still support. Shoot.
There's only certain people, when I'm not going to name names, who I would like hang with all night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know who they are because I've been there. But yeah, and to the point, that is the thing that will not only psychologically get you through whatever stress you feel from this administration taking place or taking charge, to having an immediate network that can galvanize in the event that something significant has to happen to push back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, boop, 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 everybody show up and this is what the plan is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's so many different reasons to participate in your community. Yeah.
So many reasons. So I just wanted to reiterate that, you know, when we have our community, we're able to fight back. Like, when you are gathered in numbers, you can achieve quite a bit, but you have to start somewhere. And that starts with forming the alliance.
And quite frankly, since we're still here and we chose to dig into this, politicians pay attention to that. They want your vote. And
listen,
or they're afraid, or not only, or they're afraid that you won't vote for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it can go either way. So when a large group of any people gathers, rest assured that the people who make the laws notice.
Mm-hmm.
They might not recognize it directly to you, but they're aware of it. And they're scheming to figure out how they have to manage the fact that this large group is a thing. And it's quite frankly why I would love to see a real functional unit of artists in the city that is really galvanized for certain ways. Because rest assured that if I can say, yo, this is 1,000 people who are or are not going to vote for you, you know, Eugene lost by how many votes? 200? That's his election right there. You know what I'm saying? And trust, it matters, especially in a small state. So I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Keandra says, yay, I didn't miss y'all tonight. Love y'all. We love you
back,
too.
baby.
She says, so true. I've seen this happen. They will even ask to be involved behind the scenes. Yes, they will.
And speaking about Keandra, like, don't get it twisted. This is exactly why the whole situation with Positive Vibes in the Park, you know, because they know there's certain people that can gather and get people to show up and show out. And if it's not something that is going to make them look good, that's when you'll get the negative attention. You know what I'm saying? But the attention is there. You know what I'm saying? So Keandra's a perfect example. You know, we know who she is. We know what she's about. She galvanizes people under something that is really important in the Black community. And that's why, heck, she got awarded by Trippie. You know what I'm saying? Because she's doing the thing. So, yeah.
Well, get back into community. Get back into community. Bring your kids, bring your mama, bring your cousins,
Just
your
don't
besties.
small talk me. I don't.
And that's why you need to get back into community, because y'all don't know how to talk.
Don't small talk me.
Don't wait. Don't small talk, but also don't start with a whammy. Like, don't hit me like, if I say, hey, how you doing?
I'm actually okay with that.
Well, my cat just died, and
never mind.
My grandma has gout.
Yeah.
And then I'm standing there like,
wait, where are we starting from? Okay. Yeah.
With my drink in my hand, and I'm like,
yeah.
Ow, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand with that.
Like, I'm not trying to have the most in-depth, serious conversation necessarily.
Right, it don't got to be deep, you know. But damn, don't tell me that Uncle Gertrude, you know, La Cienega, Popenstein lost his toe.
I've counseled kids all week. Like, I work at a school with elementary school kids, and like I've been counseling, and my counsel button is gone. You know
People need to learn how to have conversations. Like, do not hit me with that. And also, get some gum.
Oh, no.
Get some mints.
No.
Some gum.
And I got to say this. I think it's okay. Yeah. So, listen. Aleem made a post, and it was really, really funny. Aleem Smith. He said, he basically said, I hate it when people come up to me and ask me what you're working on next. Right? And I understand why he feels
Myself.
it. But Aleem.
I'm saying, he says, myself.
Aleem. And any other person who's an artist, I'm going to ask you what you're working on. Because I want to know genuinely what you're working on. And you can tell me you don't want to talk about it or it's not the time, so on and so forth. But like, we're artists. I want to know what you're working on because it might influence what I'm working on. It might interest me. And if there's a place where you still need to be secret of it because you're figuring out the idea, that's what's up. Just tell me. But listen, artists, musicians, I'm going to ask you.
No. I'm from around the way. I'm going to ask you what you're working on.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's like when people ask me, how you doing, Naja?
But see, that's so open.
But wait, I immediately go, what? I'm the Mr. Krabs me. Because there's so many things that I could say. I don't really know where to start. Don't ask me how I'm doing. And that's where you'll get my dog's butt fell out. like some random.
The roof is on fire. I can't find my child. I haven't eaten in 2 days. And I haven't slept because I got this song on my mind. Where do you want to start?
My light bill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
100%.
So yeah, community. Learn how to commune, how to get together and have a conversation. Okay, so there is this debate on the interwebs.
Another one. That is
one.
very valid, but I find to be funny.
Yes. So
and I think, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Apparently, asking someone or saying to someone, "Can I pick your brain?" is offensive. I want to know what y'all think. Is when someone says to you, now you're a professional, you've been doing what you've been doing for a long time, someone comes to you and says, "Hey, can I pick your brain about this?" Blah 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 blah. How does that make you feel? Me personally, I'm still struggling. I've heard why people are offended by it or are pissed off by
Why
it.
are they? Can you explain that?
So apparently what people have said is that I've worked really hard to get where I've gotten. And to pick my brain without offering anything in return is offensive to me because of where I am in life. For me, when I say to someone, "Can I pick your brain?" it's because I respect you. It's because I love what you're doing. It's because I'm very curious and I'm in the process of trying to understand how you did what you did so that I can grow in myself. And for me, it also means that I am trying to build a relationship with you. I'm looking for mentorship. So I don't understand completely why it's such an offensive term.
I think, and I'm gonna be someone's gonna be offended, and I don't really care.
If you say that one more time and just don't say it.
Fair enough. It's an absurd feeling to say that you're offended because someone has to pick your brain. And I'll say this. As an artist, part of becoming a solid musician, no matter what your specialty, is picking someone's brain who knows more than you. That's how you do it. Like, how you go to the guitar player who you recognize is a little more advanced, and you're like, "Yo, how you do that?" And you have a conversation. As a photographer, I'm not even 3 years deep, and one of the things that I have been super stoked about, at least locally with the photography, is the people who know more than me have been totally open. I can call Joe Del Tufo at any given point, and he's like one of the alpha dogs in this area, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can call him at any moment and be like, "Yo, can I pick your brain?" And he'll be like, "Sure, Jay. What do you want to know?" And the same for me. And I can't imagine a space in which a young musician would come to me and be like, "Yo, hey, Street, I love how you did Bam Bam versus the Blue. I love Teddy. Can I pick your brain about how to write a song?" Hold up, no, man. You just gonna come up on me? What, you got some money? Can you give me what?
Like, no.
Like, what?
No, you cannot. No.
I'm like, of course.
I've worked too hard to tell you how I've gotten here.
How hard I've worked to get here to learn how to write that song. You think I'm gonna just give it to you? Yeah. That's exactly right. Like, my dad. Let me tell you about my dad. I don't know why I'm so fired up. It's probably whatever.
I don't know. I just know my ear hurt.
My dad, when he first started as a social worker, basically, he had mentors, and he would pick their brains, and they gave him game on how to function.
Yes.
Even, I'm not going to go that far.
Okay.
But fundamentally, the idea, I can't think of anything. Like, I understand, like, you want to protect maybe your recipe.
You don't see. That's the thing. But
you can't be selfish like that. It's so wildly selfish and self-serving.
Here is my theory.
But the world is cold, and you got to be self-serving because other people take advantage. Okay.
Here is my theory, real quick. Keandra said, "What good is the information if it leaves with you when you leave this world? That's selfish and stupid."
That way?
And Christina Kelly said, "More social constructs that make no sense. You're told you're supposed to look to those with the knowledge, but then you do that and they get offended.
No.
More of that climb the ladder and pull it up behind you mentality." Ooh.
Let me tell you something.
Wait.
Yeah.
So I have a theory. Here's my theory. You ready?
Yes.
The people who are offended are the people who didn't actually succeed the way that they claim they did.
But I'm not successful the way that I want to be. You have a great point now, because I don't claim anything.
Exactly. It's the people who are like, we all know these people who get put on, right? Who get put on.
Yeah.
But really didn't do the work.
That's fair.
So when you reach out and you're like, "Yo, can I be wait, I want to be a part of what you're doing. I want to learn how you did it." They don't have answers for you. And instead of being honest about it to themselves and to you, they get offended.
And honestly, if you've really reached a certain level and become masterful at something, no one can take away what you have.
Exactly.
And so here's the thing. I'm going through all of the different things that I do. The thing that I've done the longest and what I'm probably honestly best at is working with young people. And I can't imagine, and I'm really good at that, and I know I have a skill set at this point. I can't imagine the world in which I would have like someone who's 25, 30 come up to me like, yo, Mr. J, I'm having trouble working with this group of kids, and I don't really understand how to move this way. I got this dynamic. I got these issues that I'm trying to figure out. Would you mind if I sat down with you for lunch and talked about it? Number one, I'm going to pay for his lunch because I'm the mentor. I'm going to be like, absolutely, young man. Come to me. Let's get lunch. It's on me. And I'm going to give you game because I want you to do better than me.
Yeah.
I literally want you to be better.
Yep.
Even my son, I'm thinking about him as a musician, and he's not one yet. But if he ever got serious, my goal is to make him better than me.
Right.
Not to just like keep him at bay. Like, that's a terrible community.
Savvy Kira says, right, my interpretation is I have questions and I trust your answers. Hey, y'all. Hey, girl.
What's happening?
It says, appreciate when they ask to pick your brain because they take your presence, your culture in consideration.
Yes, and you spread what you have learned and make that bloom more.
Christina Kelly says, I've been unemployed for 4 months. There are people who could have helped me, but their words were, you have to work for what I have.
Rocks.
And Savvy Kira says, it's sad to be offended by that because there are people sincerely looking for guidance but afraid to ask because they feel they'll be met with pushback.
No, that is how you build, is by sharing the knowledge and wisdom that you've acquired. And especially as the older you get, the more you should be willing to share. You know what I mean?
I think all of this is extremely valid, and I stick to my theory.
It almost makes me mad, and you can tell.
Yes.
Like, why would you say that to somebody?
I recently reached out to some musicians that are very, very established, and because I saw this about picking their brain and, you know, people being offended because what do you bring to the table conversation?
Nothing.
I said, hi, I'm working on my album. I would love to take you to get coffee or lunch or dinner and talk to you about my process and learn what I can. Only one responded and they said, we're going to work it out. And that meant a lot to me. It hasn't happened yet, but the fact that they took that into consideration, you know, exactly.
Like, I can't
the amount of people who have reached out to me to ask me opinions on stuff, I'd be like, listen, baby,
like, what is
I don't know.
Like, listen,
I don't know I'm going to give you, but I'll be happy to sit down with you.
But exactly, the idea, like, I expect you to have nothing. You're starting out. Like, you're not bringing, I don't want anything from you because I already have what I need. And because I'm good at what I do, I'm not worried about you taking it from me. And
that's the problem.
And once you've really developed, like, even as an artist, like, I'm going to get to a point with photography where I have my own distinct voice and style. And you can't copy that. Just like you can't copy the way that I write songs. You can try, but you're going to sound stupid.
These people are, I think the people who are offended are also the ones that are so afraid that someone's going to be better than them and take away their opportunities. But Jay just said it. Nobody can be you. Nobody can be Jay. So no matter who he reaches out to pick their brain, or if somebody reaches out to him,
a wig, baby. You gonna get a wig? You can't have this hair.
Nobody can amplify their voice in the way that you can. So that's number one. Let's start there. Okay, nobody can be offensive as you.
What you gonna do?
So let's start there. But
get a mop head.
I feel like we have and Christina Kelly mentioned how this ties back into the community conversation.
It totally ties in.
There you go.
Help people.
Listen, it's for me, it's really, really just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Like, if I had a full production studio of cameras and whatnot, I'd be trying to help as many people as I could learn the craft. You know what I'm saying? Give back. You know what I'm saying? Teach the craft.
Like, authentically.
Authentically.
You know?
Because rest assured, when we get this 501c3,
yeah, we're going to be a nonprofit. We're going to be a nonprofit. I don't know. We are so lost as a society, and social media really doesn't help. And I know that's so cliche, but the minute we get off these damn phones and start having face-to-face conversations, the better we're going to do.
Because that's the real conversation.
That is the real
You know?
conversation.
Then everybody won't start talking trash. Like, what'd you say? These political discussions.
We
Everybody,
need to get the fisticuffs
you
again.
won't talk reckless anymore, will you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that Braveheart goes out the door, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh, my God. So if you'd like to pick me and Jay's brain,
have at it.
Have at it.
Literally, I am an open door, 100%. That's 100%.
He don't like talking to people, but he will talk to you.
Yep. I'll begrudgingly give you everything I know. Yep.
Oh, God. Okay. We're going to end this on a funny note. Jay, can you please?
Okay.
After this, we'll have events.
But we
didn't. So move on. We got it for next week. I'm sorry. So, Jay, will you please pull up the photo?
Yes.
Please pull that up.
All right. Now, I've seen the photo, but I don't have any idea what she's about to talk about.
Okay.
This is I enjoy this part of the show when I don't know what's going to happen.
So y'all know how we have Florida
here
Man.
We go.
Well, this is just some national odd news. Look at this photo. That is a monkey in a tutu, and that is a police officer. This is a picture taken from Missouri. In Missouri. This monkey he escaped from his house, or she, whatever it is.
That's got it.
It escaped from its house.
I don't think we've asked what gender it identifies as.
Okay,
so let's figure it out.
The small monkey. That's all it says. The small monkey escaped from the house. The police were called, and they went up to the monkey, and the monkey held the police officer's hand. And I just want to say, you ready?
Yeah, I don't know where this is going. Let's go back.
So this is a wild monkey on the loose with a tutu. A wild monkey on the loose with a tutu.
Yeah, that's not possible.
And I just want to understand.
Is it Jack and Tutu?
Why his gun isn't out? Why his gun ain't out? Like, not that I want the monkey to die or anything, but why the monkey? Because he not threatened. He not threatened by the monkey. He not. So monkeys can be wild and be out here living happily, but people, you know.
I see where you're going.
But other people can't walk down the street.
He might be a perfectly nice cop. I mean, I'm just saying. You know. I mean, I get your point, but I mean, he might be a nice guy.
No, it's a wild monkey. You never know.
It's not a wild monkey.
It's a wild monkey.
Wild monkeys don't have tutus.
Who puts a tutu?
I said tutu. I don't know why I did that. Did you catch that? I said tutu. That was very strange for me to do that. Sorry. Yeah. But like, that's not a wild monkey.
It's a wild monkey.
How could it?
It's in Missouri.
Exactly.
Guns should have been drawn. It should have been arrested and charged with attempted murder of the police officer. So
you would have shot the monkey in the tutu?
Oh, no, I'm just saying that's what cops normally do.
That's not fair.
Because it's a monkey?
That's not fair. As someone because it's a
monkey?
As someone who has literally had a large chunk of Wilmington Police Department mad at me.
So you telling me you see certain people every day in your life.
I have been.
And you ready to just pam. But the minute you see a wild ass monkey running around, little monkey, let me.
It's in a tutu, a
Let
pink
me
tutu.
help you, little monkey.
Hold on, Naj.
Let me help you out, little monkey. I'm just saying. Everybody needs to be treated like that little monkey was treated. That's all I'm saying. Everybody needs to every cop need to reach out and be like, my brother, you all right?
This is very convoluted because you're making an inference and we have monkeys and then it's like, I'm uncomfortable with all of this. Like you're saying, you're making this sort of a racial issue and there's a monkey and a cop.
Saying, look, it said.
Oh, no.
It said if it was a pit bull, it would have been shot.
I'm more scared of pit bulls than that. I just want to be honest. Like, a pit bull could destroy me.
Ken said, run, monkey, run.
Like that monkey's not going to hurt anybody. A pit bull could take my whole leg off. But
there are a lot of people, there have been people who were asleep who were shot by cops.
That is
There have
true.
been people, walking down the street who have been shot by cops.
I,
But you're telling me a monkey in a damn tutu walking down the street and he's just, hey, little monkey. But I could be asleep and die because you were scared of me.
Yeah, that's a thing, but I mean, it's a bad thing.
And how did the monkey get out? Let me tell you something.
Because it's not a wild monkey. It's a monkey in a pink tutu.
If I saw a monkey.
I know what you're going to do because I've seen you behave when wild things walk up to you and you act like it's your best friend. You have taken, this woman has
That's
taken
what happened when I met Jay.
This woman has taken
That's happened when I met Jay.
More wild, stray animals.
Oh, look at this wild man.
Than the ASPCA talking about how she's going to react. She'd be literally Naj would be standing next to the police officer trying to have a conversation with the monkey and saying, hey, does the monkey have a home? Should I take it with me? Like, literally. So stop it right there.
I'd be standing there saying, the monkey got rights, sir.
I heard
the
Hanif.
monkey got.
I'd
bring my
Hanif.
phone out and start recording immediately. Sir.
How would your dad act?
The monkey got rights.
How would your dad act?
My dad didn't shoot black people. My dad didn't do that.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just, we don't know anything about this man.
He would have his hand on his gun like it's a wild monkey.
I would have my hand on my gun initially.
But y'all get what I'm trying to get at.
Y'all
get it.
Yeah.
Y'all get it.
But.
And that tutu don't even fit the monkey right. If you're gonna have a monkey in a tutu,
not a wild
at least
monkey.
if you're gonna dress your monkey, dress him right.
It's a domesticated pink tutu monkey. It's someone's pet.
Oh,
What's
God.
going on this week?
What is going on this week?
Let me start back to here.
Kendra said, don't let that tutu fool you, Jay.
Right. That was good. Who is this smug man?
Oh, my God.
Who is this smugness?
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Yeah.
All right. So at the Delaware Art Museum on Saturday from 11 to 1 p.m., the Joe Bayonne Vibraphone Experience. If you would like brunch, I think you have to register on the website. So go to delart.org to do that.
Positive vibraphones only.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
You're so annoying. You're so annoying.
All right. Keep going.
All right, so we have the Crimson Moon Karaoke Thursday pajama party with Jenny Schick, hosted by DJ Sky. Is it Ski or Sky?
I'm going to say Ski.
The doors open at 8. First prize, $50 Crimson gift card. Second place, $25.
And then
we have Park Cafe Empanadas.
This is my joint right here.
Pop up.
You know what I'm saying?
January 23rd, 6:30. Reservations are required, $35 plus gratuity. 3-course meal includes
Uh-oh. Go ahead, struggle. I'm going to watch you struggle.
Empanaditas. Sancocho Colombiano.
Everybody watch this. Empanaditas.
Sancocho Colombiano.
Hold on,
I don't know what this was.
Hold on.
Arequipe mousse.
I can't get that one. Arequipe.
Arequipe
mousse.
Arequipe mousse.
Empanaditas.
Go to Park Cafe DE.
Colombiano and Arequipe mousse.
Park. Go to parkcafede.com/pop-up to get your reservation. Also, Best Cap Soul is going on a cruise, honey. So they're going to have a soulful send-off soiree. Also, tomorrow.
Oh, that's when they'll be with UGO. It's the same one, yeah.
8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Opulent.
Yep. I love it.
There
we go.
Harlan Park Civic Association.
Community.
Monthly meeting. Come together with neighbors and local leaders to discuss important community issues, share ideas and concerns, and stay informed about neighborhood projects. This is a chance to find out how you can get involved and make a meaningful difference in our community. Food and childcare provided. I want to know what kind of food.
You don't care about the childcare.
Oh, God. That's, oh, wait. That was today. Damn.
There you go.
I got a full-time job. I'm doing the best I can. You're supposed to look at this before we go on the air.
Do you see
Yeah.
this setup?
See, he's not communing with me. He ain't supporting me.
What y'all don't see
He ain't watching my back.
is all these lights.
He's not doing this.
And wires
Like,
and equipment.
I'm alone.
I'm alone setting up all of this equipment.
I am so alone.
I have one job, and that's to get everything
You
up
were
and
supposed
running.
to spell check, and you didn't spell check. You got me out here looking crazy.
One day.
I hope you went to your civic association meeting. I wonder if it was. Never mind. Next event. Also on Saturday. How you say that? Schism?
Where are you? Oh! Here we go again.
Schism.
Schism.
Full.
I love watching you fry.
Tribute band Bar 13.
Yeah.
Craft beer, live music. Deftones tribute around the fur. Doors open at 7, shows at 8. $25 now, $30 day up.
You
Tickets.
are a highly intelligent Black woman. And
you're going to stop.
I'm going to need you to figure out Schism and 13 and not stumble over it so it doesn't make you look like someone you are not. Schism and 13. The X is a 10 to 3.
SCH can also sound like sh. Am I wrong?
You're right. You're technically right.
But
fine. If you've read.
But you know what I did? You want to know what I did?
What did you do?
What a lot of people don't do? When you are unsure of things,
you fake it.
You ask questions.
You fake it till you make
I
it.
said, is it schism or schism?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I asked.
It's an ism.
It's an ism.
Mm-hmm. One more.
Hold on. Give me a second. Dang it, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't have it. Read it. I can't find it.
A Box of Blessings. Just Because presents A Box of Blessings. Free groceries. Meet us under the bridge at 993 West 3rd Street, Wilmington, on Saturday. So there you go. You see it there on the flyer. And
more
it's
groceries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So I believe that's it.
And also, I just want to give...
Oh, no, we got that. Did you want to hit that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So this beautiful location is...
I'll show you.
The Brandywine, or not Brandywine, the, oh my God, it's slipping my brain right now. It's a park. It's one of the state parks, and the pond is completely frozen over, so you can go ice skating on it. Which one is it? It starts with a B. Name it. Oh my God.
I don't know that one.
I'm so upset. I thought I took the extra picture of it. Dang, man. Hold on.
But just to be clear, I will never do anything like that. I took a trip.
Bellevue State Park pond update.
Not the kid.
So it is now thick enough. So no. They check. It's officially thick enough to skate on. Temperatures warm up. When temperatures warm up, they'll continue to monitor it. But as of right now, you can go skating. So go to the Bellevue State Park page on Facebook and find out. I
am not a fearful man, generally.
Particularly.
But I remember going up to New Hampshire in like 7th or 8th grade, and they put us on a lake, and they said, come stand on the frozen lake, and you could hear the air bubbles moving underneath, like, and you could feel things shifting. We cut a hole in the ice, and I've never been more terrified of death in my life, and I will never again ever get on a frozen lake, kick rocks, but please have it. I'm sure that the people who work there know all of the specifics of whether or not it's safe. So have at it. But not your kid.
Oh.
It sounded like that. The lake sounded like,
they didn't
like
hear that.
Yep.
Also, I want to give flowers really quickly to Lanice from the Juice Joint 2.0 that's on Union Street. After the MLK event at the Art Museum got canceled, we were on we thought on our feet, on our toes, and Lanice had tons of produce and groceries to give away. So I asked, can we come and camp there and give away these Wawa pretzels and help you with your groceries? And she said, of course. And she opened her establishment to us, and I'm so thankful.
Her acai bowl was delicious.
Yes.
I got me one with granola and strawberries and blueberries, and it was delicious.
His children tore that thing up too. And she had this ginger shot that had me contemplating my life. I'm pretty sure that this cayenne pepper went into my bloodstream and started coursing through my body, because that whole day after that, I felt like I was on fire. On fire. And then her matcha something, but it was like a green
latte?
drink. No, it was a juice.
Oh,
That thing was banging. Okay.
I'm so terrible. All I'm thinking is, how can I add a shot of tequila to it? But,
Oh,
sorry.
Lanice, girl.
I'm just saying, like, that's my profession. So.
See, that's what we need. See, we need
healthy alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Get your additive free tequila, and a healthy green drink. I'm just saying.
That's nice. Get some of these juice joints with some tequila in there.
Turn the juice joint into a juke joint. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry.
You make me so uncomfortable.
I know. I'm sorry.
I apologize. Make sure you guys head on over there and support her business. She's got all kinds of teas. She does these empanadas that are delicious. It's all plant-based. And then also she has a refrigerator at the Walnut Street YMCA.
That's a big
inside. Deal. So there's one outside that has groceries, but hers is inside the building, and it has all kinds of produce and stuff that you can go and get for free. And every other Tuesday, she gives away free grocery boxes. So even if you don't need something, see if any of the elderly people in your neighborhood may need a box of food. Anyone that you know who may be in need. Listen, if you got kids who are struggling just a little bit in their own apartment, a great way to give back is to give them some groceries. So head on over to the juice joint and do your thing and support a Black business who is loving on our community.
A dope business.
Yes, a dope business. So yeah, and I think that's really it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching, and that's about it.
Stay warm, y'all. Peace.
It's cold. It's real cold.